one of the things that human beings are yearning for is to be free. And I went to Webster Dictionary today, Merriam-Webster, and it was defining freedom as the quality or state of being free. For example, it talks about the absence of necessity. It talks about the absence of coercion or constraint in choice or of action. You know, people want to make their own choices. People want to do their things in a state that they are not coerced, that there is no force that is really pushing them to do something. When we talk about freedom, most people think of liberation or independence. Actually, the restraint from one power from another. And that's why you see most nations, most countries are celebrating their freedom because they were liberated from slavery. Therefore, the quality of being, let's say, the state of being exempt from the power of another, that's what we call independence. America today is celebrating its independence, and this is the time that the people rejoice and commemorate that during this day in time that they became free. That is not my point today. What I want to talk about is about the state of being free, freedom. Human beings are in a way that they want to exercise their freedom. They want to exercise their power of choice so that they can make their own choices without being coerced, without being constrained to make a certain choice. That's why you see whenever you force people to do something that they don't like, they will always bounce back to you and say, you know, you forced us to do something that we were not, that it was not our choice. And therefore, they want to do things in an unrestricted manner. Therefore, what I want to talk about today is about freedom, because that is what we are yearning for. And the human beings by nature, because we err as the first parents, Adam and Eve, they erred. And therefore, even though God had given them a choice, the power to make their own choices, that freedom, now it was curtailed in a manner that they had no choice other than to face the consequences. God is now calling us again that we can make now a good choice because He has given us another chance. God is a God of chances. He gave us another chance to, you know, at times whenever something happens that it was done in a wrong way, and God always gives chances. It may be first or second or third chance, depending on His grace upon you, on His mercies. And therefore, what I want to talk about is that choice, that freedom to make your own choices. Yes, now Christ has given us that freedom to make our own choices regarding our future. Now, through your choices, you can determine your destiny. You can decide where you are going to in future. And therefore, this morning, as you make your choices, because now you are free to make your choices, I urge you that it could be a good thing if you choose life. So many clips have been played online whereby you see some men, others going to one direction, one is pointing to hell, another one is pointing to heaven. And most of the people choose hell because of the way, so many reasons, especially the way things look, where they are glittery. That is not to say that heavenly things are not beautiful, no. It's about our attitude and the choices that we make. This morning, as you make your choices, I urge you and I pray that you make the right choice to follow the right path. It may be you are in a community and people are suffering, and instead of helping people, you make a choice to terrorize people. You make a choice to, let me say, to be so corrupt, to do all the norms, different types of vices in the community. You become a thief, you terrorize people, as I said earlier, and you know, that's not a good choice. You may be in a hospital, instead of giving people the medical attention they need, you make a choice that you want to be corrupt. You want to be given something small. You want to be paid. Let me not use the word paid. Let me use the right term, that you want to be corrupted, so that at least you can give your services. That's a choice you made, and it's a wrong choice. Most people have died because of wrong choices. Not only their own choices, but even the choices that people who are in a position to help them made. If you make a wrong choice and you are in power, your country will perish. Actually, I was going to read a verse from the book of Psalms, and also another one from the book of Proverbs, but since they have been stated more often, I just want to say that, wherever you are, you have the power of choice, and that power of choice is what makes it unique, that human beings have been given that power of making a decision. You make a decision, you choose your own path, and that path will determine your destiny. As you make your choices today, know that there is a higher being that redeemed you. And furthermore, the greatest freedom that we have ever been given is not the independence of this country or other independence of our own various nationalities. No, it is the freedom from sin, the freedom from that which will cause death, the freedom from that which will take away this life from us, and that is freedom from sin. Yes, you can make that choice now because we have been set free. And the Bible says in the book of John that whoever the Son sets free is free indeed. And therefore, you can make that decision today. You can decide now to be free, because if you decide to remain in the Son, that is in Jesus Christ, you're going to be free, and you're going to be free indeed. And therefore, my prayer this morning, this afternoon, or wherever you may be watching from, is to urge you that, and even to pray that you make the right choice. My bad choices may influence other people. My bad choices may affect the other people. The choices you make this morning may be positive or negative, may be good or bad choices. Whichever that you choose, by the way, they all affect us. They affect us in a positive way, or they affect us in a negative way. But I rather pray that you make a right choice which will impact the community in a good way. People make painful decisions because they want to get a good harvest. At times you have heard that the roots of education are bitter, but the fruits are sweet. Always, if you go to any tree, just uproot some of the roots and try to test them. They are very bitter, but whenever the fruit comes, everybody want to enjoy that fruit. That is to tell you that, yes, the roots are bitter, but the fruits are always enjoyable, and the people want to share into that. You may be making a decision which is not common, a decision which is not popular. However, you got to make that decision because only the right choice can help you. Whenever people see the choices that you made, at times they say, it's wasting time. People don't want to join you whenever you're making a decision. And whenever they see that you have succeeded, now they want to jump in and say, that boy is my cousin. We were together. Whenever people succeed because of the choices that they make, we're gonna have positive relationships. The relationship's gonna be positive. Whenever you are going to interact with people, you're gonna have positive reactions because of the decisions that you made. Good decisions. You will receive positive reinforcement because people will come and join you. And by the way, we will end up having positive rejoicing because we are going to rejoice together. We shall be rejoicing when everybody, remember bringing in the sheaves, that song? Yeah, that hymn, all the hymnal? Yes, whenever there is plenty of harvest, whenever there is a good decision that has been made, everybody will come and join you, and they want to celebrate with you. I think I've taken a lot of time today, but all I have to say is that it is Freedom Day. You are free. Free But not everybody is free. Other people have chosen to remain. At times you can take somebody, you can liberate somebody from slavery, and somebody doesn't want to be liberated and say, oh, who told you to help me? I just wanted to stay here. I just to stay a little bit so that I can do 1, 2, 3 things. Yes, I know there are people who want to stick to the position they are in, but most human beings, they want to be liberated because it is the right thing to do. Some people don't want to be liberated, and that's unusual. That's something that is unheard of. But everybody needs to be liberated and to have freedom. And therefore, I urge you, even as you deliberate on the day's choices, that you may make good decisions, that we may rejoice together, because the Son has set you free. And that is the freedom that we are celebrating in. Not freedom to do anything as you want, but freedom to do the right things, freedom to impact the community in a positive way, freedom to make right choices, and freedom to live positively in the community. I'm Orina Ontini, and this is AJR. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a button down here saying subscribe, and on the other side there is a little bell saying that you hit it. Once you hit it, that's a notification bell. It will be telling you all the time that we go live on air. You will say, oh, AJR is on air, and then you will be able to catch up with us. You won't miss a show from us. Stay tuned and share the stream, share the link. Until next time, God bless you. But remember, you have been set free, and make the right choices.